Hey, everybody out there. Hey, Samantha. It has been a good day. Or a good week in general. Lots of trophies earned, stuff in real life is good. And now we're playing Harry Potter and the Gears of Hallows, aka Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1, which is Harry Potter meets Gears of War, and it's not as exciting as it sounds. So far, I have played the first mission of this, and I'm through about half the challenges. Let's see. Hey, lazy gamer. Yep, I finished all the easy challenges. Then I'm through 3 of the 5 mediums. And the last hard. Okay. But I finished all the other online trophies aside from just having to post a score for each one, which is pretty easy. I'll hopefully have that done by the end of tomorrow. I don't know if I'll get it done tonight. If you're thinking about going for this platinum, I would be a little bit careful. Because there's one trophy that requires you and another player on your friends list to be in the top 1,000 for a challenge. And it's not as easy as it sounds just because it's one of those games where people have just gotten so good on the leaderboards they can be kind of tough.
Blimey.
To get up that high again.
Who is that?
I ended up doing it on the 5th easy challenge, the one where you have to sneak into Umbridge's office.
Through the summer when the prophet's been ignoring the truth. Besides, it might be the last chance we get to speak to Loon.
I'm also tempted to bust out my turbo controller for this game. Because I feel like it would make it a lot easier. I guess if I ever, like, get into trouble somewhere and just can't get through something, because this is the hard difficulty, by the way.
Mr. Lovegood. I trust you know, Mr. Potter.
If I ever get to a point where I just can't continue on, really, then I could always plug that one in.
In his death, support you just as fully.
It doesn't work that well, but it would get the job done, probably.
She lingered in that charming little garden. Such a glorious infestation of gnomes. Or, to give them their correct name, the Gernumbly Gardensi. You might want to congratulate...
But yeah, finally getting started on some of these other sort of obscure PS3 games that I want to play.
I will.
Mr. Weasley is looking for me. Cast 4 points. Hey, Hermione. Wait, did I just, like... You just touch someone and they run backwards? Oh, that's actually kind of hilarious. Where did that spell even go?
Have we met before? I'm sure I recognize.
Oh, it's back there, okay. You just did Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens and Incredibles. Nice. Force Awakens is pretty fun. Incredibles is at least short. I wasn't as big a fan of it.
Mr. Weasley must be up there.
Where do we even start to look for the Horcruxes? We don't even know what they look like.
I haven't done a Lego game in a while. I probably should, because it has been a while.
The ring and found the locket.
Yeah, but that was a fake, wasn't it?
But it looked like the real one. Somewhere there's the real locket.
But yeah, I sort of got interest in this, I guess partially because more recently there have been a number of, like, Harry Potter marathons on. So it's gotten me a little bit back into this franchise. Because I remember some of the old Harry Potter games, like on PS2 and GameCube and stuff, as being really good.
Yes. Yes, I did. You see, it turns out that Dumbledore left you things in his will.
All of us?
Yes.
Because you had,
You, Ron,
let's see, what was it? You had, like,
Illuminator.
Philosopher's Stone or Sorcerer's Stone.
The tales
It's
of
pretty fun. Chamber of Secrets was good.
He left the snitch you
I don't remember Prisoner of Azkaban. The game, I mean. I know the book and stuff, but the game.
But the ministry is insisting the sword to give away.
Then there was... Goblet of Fire, I know wasn't very good because it was completely different.
What these were for.
I'm afraid he didn't.
Order of the Phoenix is really good.
To your rooms and come
The
down.
game, I mean, well, the book too, but the game is great.
Don't we?
I remember it because it had, like, the best Hogwarts there was, really, to do stuff in.
Just find the Horcruxes.
Dunno.
Yeah, the new Harry Potter game is probably going to be fun.
Do you think all these things are a clue?
There's supposed to be fireworks before the wedding.
When I eventually decide to go buy a PS5, probably like 6 months after it comes out. Maybe by then there will be a special edition of it or something that I won't. Alright, this is probably... Yep, this is our ground tutorial.
Please, behind there.
So that's how you take cover. I didn't actually know that yet.
Take cover.
And now this game, as Angry Joe once said, this game is basically Gears of War while spamming Stupefy for 5 hours straight. You do get other spells, but apparently Stupefy is the only one that's actually any good. I don't know if that's true or not, though, because from some of the challenges that I've played, it seems like there's some other good ones, but the use of each spell is weird, is the thing. Like, I'm pretty sure that most of these are not doing what they're supposed to do. Stupefy probably is. Stupefy's a little closer, sort of knocking people out. So they got this one probably correct. But I think some of the others are just, like, wildly inaccurate. I also know that there's, like, potions and stuff. Not entirely sure how to use that stuff yet. There's a nice aim assist kind of feature. And yes, that is me clicking R2 because the wands are not full auto. They're all semi-auto, or all the attacks are semi-auto. Because that's fun. I mean, I know where I have to go, it's just how to get there. Suicide of Rachel Foster. WWE 2K. Ooh, never done a wrestling game. So that's our shield. Protego. They got that one technically right. But yeah, it's just going to be 5 straight hours of spamming Stupefy over and over and over again. Oh, and one of the most interesting things about this game, difficulty trophies don't stack. It's one of those special games where it doesn't stack because the developers are idiots. You guys know that I am not a fan of when games do that. Battlegrounds is easy in a long time. That's good then. Hey Derek, hey Psycho Gaming. Working through Battlefield 4. How is Battlefield 4 for DLC and stuff? Because it'd be cool to do the numbered battlefields. I've talked about doing that before. Because I'd still need to do... Now that 3's done, I'd still need to do 5, which I'm apprehensive on because it's so broken. And they never seem to fix anything, and never really cared. But it is nice because it doesn't have any DLC to worry about. And then Battlefield 4, I never really hear enough about. I've played Battlefield 4 with Lizard Guy before, and it's fun from what I played of it.
Hurry, we need to go.
Okay, Murtlap Essence. I don't know what... It looks like it's like a healing or something. Because I've done some challenges, but I still don't entirely know what half the stuff in this game even is. And it looked like something was shooting me from behind, but I don't see anyone. The Division 1 and 2. I'd be careful with Division 1.
Hurry.
That game's old.
The minister's gone. Stupefy!
I'd be a little bit careful with that one. Like, it was easy when it came out,
Harry, we need to leave.
but it's... I'd be definitely kind of careful with it in the modern day. Just finding people for everything can be a little tricky. Division 2, I haven't started yet. And Division 1, I'm still missing one trophy. I need the survival mode trophy for extracting 100 items. I'm going to need to find someone to carry me through that, because I just cannot get good at that mode.
Where are we?
And I did the Last Stand game mode entirely legit.
We need to change.
With all the hackers and the super high-level tryhards and everything.
You reckon any of the people here could be Death Eaters? How would the Death Eaters know we were here? They've known where we
I like Harry Potter, but I'm not a fan of the modern games, because I know that these last couple games are not considered to be very good.
I brought your visibility.
And then the servers, yeah, the servers still work.
Useful.
You can still get the platinum, but it's a lot harder now than it once was,
Most of the order was there. They'll look after everyone.
because you have to, for one trophy, you have to compare a score to someone else on the leaderboards, which is not as easy because you both have to be in the top 1,000 for it to compare. If you didn't have to be on the leaderboards, it wouldn't be difficult. But you both have to be on the leaderboards, and you both have to be in the top, which means you both have to be in the top 1,000. And that's not as easy as it once was, because there's a lot of people that have played. Base game is easy, DLC is easy. 3 of them require you to do assignments. Oh, assignments, that's, that brings back some somewhat painful memories from Battlefield 1, because I did almost all of them legitimately. Which was as awful as it probably sounds. Okay, so there's a muggle right there. I need to see where we're even going. Can they not see my spells that I cast? And I sort of know how this thing works, this invisibility cloak works. So you can still cast 4 points while under it. That's kind of nice. I know that touching someone ends badly for you. That it decreases it. Yep, bumping into someone. It doesn't immediately, like, make you get discovered, but you don't want to be bumping into people. Not too bad, just time consuming. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the assignments in all the games, is they're just a grind. Who cares if I was discovered? Like, really, who cares?
The wedding.
Most of the order was there. They'll look after everyone. Do you really think
Also, I'm pretty sure that Harry's invisibility cloak doesn't run out of juice.
Myself.
then he made me walk all the way
Okay,
over?
so I did have to go over here, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Harry's cloak doesn't run out of juice.
Get it, do they?
Get the gossip. Grab yourself a copy.
Did I not get close enough to him before? I guess not.
Death Eater.
I was reading that in the paper. It said
I think like you were doing the PS3 or PS4 first. Do you mean with Battlefield? Because if I do Battlefield 4, I'm only going to do the PS4 version. I'm not starting any more big PS3 online games. They might... PS3 online games with 1 or 2 online trophies is one thing, but I'm not starting any more big ones.
Why don't you pack your own genes?
I didn't know we were coming, did I? I never was any good at divination.
I don't know. I didn't like either of those games.
Plan if we're to get through this.
I don't really know which one was worse. Is this game fun? I mean, it could be worse than what it is so far, but I'm only like 30 minutes into it.
Did you check her out?
The challenges were kind of cool. I mean, they're at least a little bit more creative. I do hope we get checkpoints, though, and don't have to do the whole thing again if I get, like, run over by a car or something. Wasn't this exactly where I just was, or... No, it was one of the other paths, wasn't it?
I could do with some steam. Oh, yeah. You left me. You left me.
I mean, I've played worse than this, but it doesn't strike me as being a particularly good game, from what I've heard. What? How did you possibly see me? Come on now. There's no way you saw that. I was hiding behind a pillar. Once again, Harry's invisibility cloak does not run out of time. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to do battle... Like I said before, I don't know if I want to do Battlefield 4. Just starting another multiplayer grind right after I finished my last real multiplayer grind, at least on PS3. I know that I'm going to have probably some other multiplayer grinds on PS4 at some point, and PS5, but I don't know.
She's not a...
I don't know if it's really worth the time. Okay, good. We didn't get discovered on this one. Oh, we almost did, though. This first-person mode is really awkward.
I was saying to him just the other day that he needed
The field of view is bad. I wonder if we'll ever get, like, remakes or remasters of all the old Harry Potter games. Like, the actual good ones.
And Harry's not been near any Death Eaters for them to try and put it back on.
Well, something's giving away where we are.
Order of the Phoenix has, like, a ridiculous amount of stuff you have to do in it, from what I remember. Little Big Planet 1, nice. It's not the easiest franchise to get through. The club, I don't think that's it. Is it to my side? Oh, yep, there it is. Hey, mission complete. Now, I do know that in this game, you can literally sprint through half the encounters in the game,
From here, the leaky cauldron.
which is pretty funny.
If Voldemort's taken over the Ministry, none of the old places are safe.
Oh yeah, Rocket League went free to play. That's cool.
We can work out what to do next.
Battlefield Hardline and Enemy Front. Yeah, I don't blame you. Just finish up one or two more games and then don't touch it again.
What do you think, Harry?
I mean, Hardline's going to be unobtainable soon. Well, if you don't have, like, one specific trophy. Defeat all 2 Death Eaters? Alright. Come on, quit guarding yourself. And just die. There we go. Oh, that wasn't... Huh, headshots are not an instant kill then. Okay. Oh, I hit him in the groin, so that should be extra damage. Okay, so we have a spell wheel.
Stupefy!
More... Oh, ow! Okay, that actually hurt harder than I expected. I wonder if they can still hit me while I'm behind cover. No, it looks like cover is basically guaranteed to be safe. At least from one direction at a time, which is a good thing. Hermione, you're blocking me. I can't see, or I can't get a shot at anyone because of you. There we go. Online for the Ratchet games. Yeah, I can't imagine those would be too difficult to do online. Or that they would have much of an online to them.
Are there any more?
How do they keep
So given that it mentioned the spell wheel, are we finally going to get some more spells?
Where can we go?
Also, why are there no subtitles? Because I don't think I saw a subtitle option. Another Treffy. We're not that far through the movie either.
Didn't expect to come here again. You think it's safe?
This one goes all the way through like the third or fourth Horcrux and the Malfoy Manor, I believe. I remember this movie doesn't really cover that much just because it was the big setup for the finale.
What was that?
It doesn't make for the best game because of
Must be one
that.
of the jinxes the Order used to protect the house.
I didn't think Death
Exactly, that's why I called it Gears of Hallows. It's
But
just
then they weren't supposed to know.
Gears of War, Harry Potter, and not very good. Why am I in first person now? The kitchen? Good, I can always use some food. Kitchen is downstairs. I don't know if they'll be any easier on PS5. I mean, the way things are going, it might get easier. Just with the way major games are going these days. What did you call it? Doxycide? Like doxycycline, or... With which button? It didn't say which one.
Stupefy!
Game, you didn't... Okay, there it goes. And now we can kill him here. Ah, we leveled up. Oh, great, there's more of them. Okay, it looks like we probably get infinite here. Why are we in first person? This is annoying. Okay, there's more down there. Overwatch was bad. Yeah, I've heard Overwatch is a tough one. I'm not even sure if you can boost it. Oh, hello there. More of you. I mean, you can just kind of spam click with R2. Yep, there we go. All done. That was easy. Search Grimald Place. Mafia... Probably not. I'd wait till it's cheaper. Potter Watch password. Oh, new spell. There we go. Impedimenta. I'm not sure what it actually does normally. He's still screaming stupefy. Okay, so it's red. Oh, so this is our machine gun. Or our burst rifle. And it's presumably less powerful. I can hear someone complaining somewhere. But yeah, I mean, maybe some point when it gets cheaper, because it's supposed to be really good. It's supposed to be by far the best of the Mafia games.
Let's check to be sure. Don't want any nasty surprises.
I guess I'm a little bit worried, though, because I heard terrible things about Mafia 2's remake being really buggy and broken and just not a good experience. That's what a lot of people said. I think it's fixed now, but just that it came out in a really bad state. Took him forever to get through. Not a fan of when games do that. Health is increased. Level up, I guess. Does this mean we're gonna get a new spell or something? Like every time we kill a pixie thing, or whatever that is? I guess it's not a pixie, but whatever they are. Yakuza 6. Nah, Yakuza games are hard. And they take a long, long time to get through. I thought maybe I was glitched into first person, but it'd be nice if I could get out of first person. Anything inside this? Nope. Oh, it's from upstairs, okay. Oh, I bet we're gonna get Wingardium Leviosa to move the chair.
Arcturus Black.
Serious?
And debris
He
and
must
stuff.
have taken the real Horcrux.
Piece of Voldemort's soul.
But how do we find it?
Creature.
Creature? I wouldn't trust that house elf as far as I could throw Hagrid.
Creature used to live in the kitchen downstairs. I bet he's still there.
No, we gotta go back downstairs to find him. Okay, then. Fine, we'll do that. Oh, wait, it wasn't there.
Regulus left Voldemort a fake.
That sounds like Creature.
I hope he's alright. He's been alone so long.
He betrayed Sirius.
There he is.
Creature.
You're not Dobby, so no one cares.
Regulus owned a locket, didn't he?
Dobby is free elf.
Where is it?
Dobby is a free elf.
But did you see it?
Creature does not talk to mudbloods. Creature does not betray.
I should probably go and finish this coffee before it gets too late. I know it's half caffeine blends, but
What did Regulus
I don't
tell
like
you?
having much caffeine late at night. Then I won't be able to sleep and I'll be up peeing all night.
Creature, but no matter how Creature tried, he could not. Creature betrayed his master. Creature could not destroy the locket.
Oh, what happened to it? What happened?
It's no use, Harry. He's used to being shouted at. You'll have to
I don't
of
think we can
something
skip
else.
this. Oh, wait. No, it looks like select may work. Let's just see if it works.
Here, Creature.
Okay, no, it doesn't. It was just the end of the cutscene.
I
I wouldn't have a problem with that, except that you're probably not going to be able to skip cutscenes on subsequent playthroughs.
We want to finish what Master Regulus started. We want to destroy the real locket.
I've got so many bug bites on me right now, it's ridiculous. When I went home, I just got eaten up by bugs.
He took the locket.
Creature, I want you to find him. Please, find Mundungus.
More searching. It's not, like I said, it's certainly not the worst game I've ever played, but it's got some issues. Like we've said before, it's kind of just Gears of War, but Harry Potter and not in a good way. And supposedly only Stupefy is actually any good as a spell. No, I'm more just playing it because I had kind of an itch to play it, because I want to play some of these old Oh, hello there! I thought for a second it was just a boggart.
Expecto Patronum!
Did I get him?
Expecto Patronum!
Come on, go away. There we go. Okay, we killed it. Or beat it. Yep, I know I finished the stack of Mega Man's type game.
What's that?
Metagal. I mean, they even sound the same. And then, no, I'm more just playing it because there's some old PS3 games I want to play that are more forgotten ones. The old Harry Potter games are some of them. And then, you know, I will be able to do the whole series. You gotta do the series. So that'd be kind of cool to be able to say you did the whole Harry Potter series. That's not one you see too often. Yeah, the years 5 through 7 is really good. I haven't played 1 through 4.
Hello, Harry Potter!
What the...
What do you want me to do about it? Just keep shooting him? I guess that's what I was supposed to do. Okay, then.
Selves off me!
Yeah, years 5 through 7 is great. I haven't played years 1 through 4 yet, though.
Is it valuable?
You've still got it.
Plus, it's not too long either. It's not one of the longer LEGO
This
games.
ministry egg made me sell it. Practically stole it, she did.
From what I've heard, years 1 through 4 has a lot of game-breaking glitches,
Yeah, I told you what
which
you want.
scares me to some degree. I don't like dealing with that.
Umbridge is big at the Ministry again. Hardly leaves the place.
Then we'll have to find a way in. That locket is the only Horcrux we know about. We have to get it.
Alright, it looks like we're already headed off to the Ministry
You
of
do realise, don't you,
Magic.
that there's probably no...
Is there... Oh, we're at level 4. Is there subtitles? There are subtitles. Well, that... Kind of wish I had known that. So I usually play with subtitles. Collectibles. 10 Deathly Hallows symbols, 10 That's something else. Oh, that's items I can actually use. Okay. Looks like a fair number of collectibles. But we're not doing that here. We're supposed to wait on that, apparently.
More
Do it on a
dangerous
later
place than
playthrough.
for us to be.
Yeah, this is part 1.
They'll be on the lookout for us.
Can you think of another way?
We'll have to do some reconnaissance trips to work out the safest way to get inside.
See you later, Harry.
While they investigate how to get into the Ministry, Harry offers his assistance to fleeing Muggleborns in the struggle against Voldemort. Truffy! Oh no, yep. This is something that I heard about that's awful. These side missions that you have to do that just pad the length of the game. I heard that this was terrible. There are cheats. Okay, that's good to know. But yeah, I heard that one has like a lot of game-breaking glitches or something that makes it harder to get through. Alright, I want to try out Impedimenta, our machine gun. I don't know exactly which ones yet. That'll hopefully be one of them, but a lot of it comes down to which ones I can even find copies of. Because there's a lot of games that it's hard to find copies of these days. At least not unless they're, like, super overpriced. I mean, you can find a copy of just about anything, but half of them are really overpriced, so we'll see. Huh, okay, this actually isn't terrible. It's lower damage than Stupefy, but it's like Burst Fire, and you can hold it down to get a shot off, so that's actually kind of nice. I might actually use this a bit.
Thank you.
Finite Incantatum. I'll definitely do part 2 at some point. Once again, like, I think that one's actually on Gamefly. Otherwise, it's even more expensive than this one is. Because this one... Oh, what's that? Deathly Hallows symbol. Okay, well, I don't know what that does. Is I don't know about that. I can check it, though, real quick, because I'm actually curious as well. Because that's one of those completely forgotten games. Yeah, I will not be playing that. Good lord. Okay, the Japanese version is, with shipping, $40. And that's the cheapest. Was it, like, only released in Japan or something? Oh no, there's one that's $37. God, that's ridiculous. Like, a lot of these are $100. I don't know about that, then. I'm glad you found a cheap copy of Call of Duty 3, because I paid more than I should have for that, probably. It was worth it, though. Oh crap, I am about to die. Hey, Simon. Yeah, that's just $100 for half of those versions for that game. That's ridiculous. Like, I know it's not NBA Elite levels of ridiculous, but that's still a lot. Because this game that I purchased, this copy of this one that didn't come with the manual or the actual box, was like $15 with shipping. Which isn't too bad. It would have been nice to have the box and stuff with it, but 15 bucks isn't too bad. Oh, the Japanese version doesn't have trophies? Well, that's gotta be one of the stupidest things I've ever seen as a decision for gaming. One version has trophies and one doesn't. That's really dumb. Someone is actually suffering through the new Colossus, both versions of it. Well, rest in peace to them. Because that sounds like a horrible experience. That is not something that I would want to do. Wonder how many controllers you're going to break doing that. Although I would bet it's probably easier the second time around because you'd have some idea of what to do versus your first run. Where are we going? Oh, back this way. Okay, where are we going, Harry? But as for whoever was talking about the Harry Potter games earlier, Half-Blood Prince I probably will do. I know it plays a lot more like the original Harry Potter games, which is good. But I've heard that it's actually kind of difficult. There's like challenges or something in it that makes it harder. Hey, Secret Underdog. Quit using Protego, dude. Okay, tapping it actually does make it shoot faster. Take cover. At least they can't seem to hit you at all while you're in cover. God, but they kill you pretty quickly. Darkness powder. Exploding potions. I don't know if that hit anyone. We'll switch back to Stupefy. Because it does seem to do more damage. I gotta be kind of careful here. I don't think Order of the Phoenix has trophies, actually. I think that one was too early. Because I remember playing it on PS2. Hey! New spell! Petrificus Totalis. I wonder what this one's gimmick is. Yeah, I've played a few of the older ones. Like, I played Chamber of Secrets. I played Sorcerer's Stone. Yeah, exactly. That's what's so hilarious about this game, is it's literally Gears of War. So, Petrificus Totalis is a shotgun? Yep, it's a shotgun. That's not what it does in the books or the movies at all.
Stupefy!
Like, they kind of got Stupefy right. And they got Protego right. So I don't have any problem with those. But I don't think Impedimenta is a machine gun. And I know for a fact that Petrificus Totalis is not a shotgun.
Stupefy!
I can't help but laugh because it's so absurd. Last one you played was Goblet of Fire. I have not heard good things about the Goblet of Fire game. I heard that one was really bad. Like, I think from what I heard that it's like you switch between the 3 characters and it's not really open world. It's just different. Different like this one is, but also not in a good way. Okay, where are we going next? This way. Let me guess. More Death Eaters. There's they are. So yeah, this is a semi-automatic rifle. Impedimenta is a burst rifle. Or full auto at times. Sort of functions either way. Petrificus Totalis is a shotgun. Oh crap, that's not good. Run. Okay, so I gotta be a little bit more careful because you do die pretty quickly. Oh crap, what is that? What spell is that? Is that Confundo? Goblet of Fire, yeah, I love all the movies and books. I don't know about some of those games though. Alright, I'm just gonna fall back. I'm safer here. I have my back to a wall so they can't get behind me. But yeah, they can't hit you if you're behind cover. At least not from the front. They can hit you from the side, but they can't hit you from the front. Because I remember Angry Joe's review of this game, and he seems to have gotten it on the nose. Gun wands and Call of Duty soldiers. And apparently Part 2 is even more like that. Although apparently the combat is more refined in the second one. And apparently the second one can be beaten in 3 hours. Which is like the length of the movie. That's not the spell I want to use. Go back to Stupefy. Stupefy, Stupefy, Stupefy. Stupefy, 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 Stupefy. Stupefy, 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 Stupefy. Can't they... Don't they learn how to cast spells without speaking? They learn that, right? I'm not crazy, because I swear I remember them being able to do that. I haven't read the books in a long time, though. Also, why can't we just start casting Avada Kedavra on everyone and just get through it easier? Garroting gas. I don't know what that is. It's some kind of potion. I mean, seriously, Harry, just start using Avada Kedavra. Just kill them all in one hit. Actually, that's a good question. Why are they not all using Avada Kedavra? I guess maybe because they know that with Harry, maybe it wouldn't work, but still. Oh, that's bad. Yep, multiple Dementors. Come here. Looks like you gotta hit him like maybe 3 times. Still getting used to that attack. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah, get out of here. Still sounds pretty epic, though. Did they actually get the voice actors? Because they sound familiar. I don't know if you quite need 350 for it, Derek. I don't think I saw any copies of it that were that expensive unless you wanted like a brand new in-box copy. You can get a used one. I think I saw they were like 100. Yeah, I ain't got that kind of money right now. At least not to spend on a terrible, well, maybe not terrible, but just old PS3 overpriced game. Okay, this could be a problem. There's a Dementor here, and they're still shooting at me. How am I getting sucked when there's no Dementor nearby? He was a little... Come on. Oh, this isn't good. Go away, Dementor. Come on, it doesn't take like 10 Patronuses to get rid of them in real life. Well, oh crap. Okay, there we go. I gotta concentrate on this. I gotta fall back. That stupid Dementor was the only issue there. If he wasn't there, that wouldn't have been a problem, because that's only like 3 more guys. I wonder if there's any, like, if you have any spells that can maybe break their Protego, because Protego's annoying. Ooh, Exploding Potion, Strengthening Solution, and Murlap Essence. I think those later 2 are like some kind of healing or speed potion. At least in the game. I don't know if that's what they are in the actual media. Oh yeah, I continued my work on Destiny 2 these last few days. Oh, I didn't even see him. Kill him quickly. Still have not found my last weapon. The vouchsafe. Still haven't found it. But I'm at least done with secret victories. Oh, but of course this week it managed to give me 3 of the same sword in 2 days. Because reasons. Yep, and we gotta do all 3 of them. Protect people from snatchers. And I think there's like 3 sections where you have to do 3 side quests, so like 9 total. So what's different about this? Isn't it kind of the same thing? Just with a different name? And I can't tell what makes it sometimes lock onto the head and sometimes not. But the way I'm seeing it, the only really tough parts are going to be if you're either heavily surrounded with no cover, or if a Dementor attacks at the wrong time. That seems to be the big issue, because those things are annoying. Because 1 or 2 enemies at a time isn't really an issue. Alright, I really want to use my shotgun. Oh! So it actually does what it's supposed to. But as a shotgun. Okay. I mean, that's still not what it's supposed to do. Because it's not a shotgun. But at least they got the effect right. Protect her! Just launch. I can't tell who's on what side here. I guess we're just... Maybe it's just gonna be like a wave battle or something. Probably. Oh, you were not dead. I thought you were. Oh, level up. Blood replenishing. I assume that that is a healing potion. That's gotta be healing. That's the only thing that makes sense for that. We'll just keep spamming Stupefy. But Petrificus Totalis is definitely not useful. I can tell that. Because it only freezes them for a few seconds. And it's slow. How many of our guys do we have to save here? Oh, crap! They captured one? I mean, like I said, I can't tell who's an enemy and who's not here. Because they all act kind of the same. There's only like 4 different facial models. I've realized that as well. Or character really just character models in general. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? Because they're spawning from every direction at once, and I can't tell who's an enemy at any given time, because they all look exactly the same. Also, how long do I have to hold out for? I don't see a timer. I assume it's just kill everything. And also, what spell are they using to capture them? Because it looks to me like they're just spamming Stupefy. Or some yellow-colored spell that isn't Avada Kedavra. Hey, we did it! Okay, there we go. Get to the dark caves and fight back against Death Eaters and Snatchers. Okay, then. And then we can get back to the main quest. Escape from the Dragon's Cave. Spells are ineffective against dragons. Oh, this sounds like a stealth mission then. No, I don't have my invisibility cloak, so it's not stealth. So is it just hiding behind rocks to avoid getting burned to death? Okay, forget that potion. Not going for it. I'm not going to be able to get it very easily. It looks like we're going this way. Yep, that's... Yep, there we go. Made some progress. Jeez, I couldn't even get behind the rock. Did that say fire protection potion? Just run. Another exploding potion. I really hope there's not another section like this, because this is not good. And this is even more annoying than the normal stuff. Worthy instant darkness powder. I mean, the main stuff actually isn't that terrible. Like the main combat and stuff, it's just kind of repetitive, and every single character has like the same 4 or 5 different facial models. This is a multi-billion-dollar franchise. You would think, I think it's multi-billion-dollar. You would think that they could spring for slightly better character models. I also hope that I'm getting checkpoints in this, because if I don't, then that would be very unfortunate. Please be a fire potion. Yep. So presumably that makes me invincible. It does. Well, that's nice that they give you those. Especially on, oh, collectible, okay. On hard difficulty. You wouldn't think they'd give you that stuff on hard. Unless it's just impossible without it, that is. It's also a potential case. Yeah, like there, he just whacked me instantly. Yep. That's annoying. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. It starts you back at the beginning. Well, this game just got a whole lot less fun. Because hiding doesn't always work is the problem. I really hope that there are not any other sections like this. If this is the only one, then whatever. One bad section of the game, then whatever. I wonder if that's the same dragon that Harry rode in the 4th one. Ha! You can do nothing with my fire-breathing protection. Ain't you ever played Minecraft? It's a potion in that, too. Except that this game came... Well, I don't know if this game came before Minecraft. I'm not about to go find out either, because I know that the book probably came before Minecraft, because the book came out in, like, what, 2009? Yeah, I'm not worried about 1 or 2 enemies at a time. These guys aren't really that big a deal. I think the people above me are vacuuming, because I just heard the vacuum noise. there not, like, just a way to distract the thing so he can't hit me? Or maybe he doesn't hear me for a second? Oh boy, and I bet you have to recollect the collectibles. Yes, you do. That's just great. Okay, well, I'm not going for that blue potion again because that serves no purpose to me. Okay, so he does look side to side, so... Can we time it? No, you can't even time that one. He just shoots you regardless. It's okay, though. We got away, so whatever. And we're possibly on the right track. We are. Let me guess, it's gonna pop up again somewhere, isn't he? And I bet that there's like a challenge for this section of the game too, which is not something I'm looking forward to doing. I'm also not looking forward to having to do it 2 more times, because you have to beat the game 3 times. Okay, that could have been worse, but it still wasn't a well-designed area. And hey, we're back to the main game. Good. We're in. We're back to the main game. People bum me vacuum at the weirdest times. Okay, we're off to the Ministry of Magic.
The entrance to the ministry is disguised as public toilets. It's through there on the main road. There's bound to be a guard. We can't apparate in.
But we can't just walk in.
Let's use the invisibility cloak.
Fox is in there. We have to find a way in.
Well, then we'll have to find a way to disguise ourselves.
Or I guess we're not going to do that because I know that they end up using the polyjuice potion. Oh, okay, that's what we're actually going to do. This will probably take a couple tries. I mean, I'm hitting circle to show route, and it's not showing route. But I have already done this particular quest, or challenge. I'm not going to bother with collectibles, though, just because I want to save them for later on. No, you have to beat it. We're actually on the hardest difficulty. Nope, it's because the difficulty trophies do not stack in this game. Because reasons. So that's why you have to beat it 3 times. And I hate when games do that. I mean, what's the point? If you can... Oh, that was too close. If you can beat the game on the highest difficulty, then why do you need to show yourself beating it again on the lower difficulties?
Stupefy!
Oh, that's 1 out of 3 polyjuices? What? And a daily profit. Oh, that means we got a checkpoint, because I don't want to do all this again. The field of view under this thing is awful. Well, at least this time I actually saw her, so I can follow her.
Have you heard much about what's going on?
Can you please just, like, walk a little bit faster here? Oh, does standing still recharges the cloak? Oh, I didn't realize that. Because I was taking it off and putting it back on. But yep, it's one of those special games where we can't just make it easy. You have to beat the game 3 separate times, once on each difficulty, even though you are showing that you can beat it on the hardest difficulty. What am I supposed to do now? Because there's 2 people here. How am I supposed to get them away from one another? Also, he was in a very bad spot there. Game? As I see her, the problem is her friend's still there and not leaving. And I feel like attacking is just going to get me discovered. Oh, we're allowed to be discovered. Okay. Sort of, yeah. I didn't realize that. Aha! So that's what we had to do. We can get discovered, but we don't want to be discovered because it's just going to make things worse. That makes sense. That's more lenient than the challenges can be. At least it appears that all the traffic is constantly blocked off. So we don't have to worry about getting run over by cars. So you're just gonna sit here? Yeah, it looks like it. And why did they just stand there? That's really dumb. And he went to the same place as his friend. It's a good thing that this invisibility cloak is pretty solid and doesn't fail like some out there do. And there we go.
Yeah. Polyjuice always freaks me out. At least we didn't end up with eyebrows like that, Harry.
We'd better get to the entrance before the polyjuice potion wears off. And Ron, please don't call.
Let's head to the entrance. So I guess that none of the muggles see anything wrong with guys running around in weird clothes with wands out. I guess that's normal.
What am I doing
Alright, I think I know where to go because it looks like this is going to be the same as it was in the challenge. Yes, it is. Fantastic. They probably doubt you because you can be like me and have a polyjuice potion. Felix Felicis. Felicis. That's not suspicious at all. We just made sure to take a look at him. Wait. Hermione's dressed as a female and she went into the men's restroom.
We flush ourselves.
And no one saw anything wrong with that?
Bloody disgusting.
Just pull the chain.
So it better be a magical toilet.
Well, that's really weird.
Fair enough, Death Eaters. Don't fancy being spotted by this lot.
I'm late already.
Get to the
Have a
lifts.
good day.
There's a lot more security here than last time, gang.
Just remember we were longer. Don't
We're
look.
just going to be slowly walking through. It's going to be about like that one mission in Call of Duty World War II where you have to answer questions whenever you get stopped randomly. Or if you get stopped. Oh, we found the lifts.
Exactly the pair I've been looking for. With your wife in custody, I would have thought you'd make an effort to turn up to meetings on time.
My wife?
Forgotten her already? Well, you'll have to, after she's sentenced. Now come along, or do you want me to report you too?
Of course he doesn't. We'll both come.
Sorry, mate. We'll find you when we can.
Wasn't it
She's on
the
level
two...
one.
Well, no, Harry went somewhere else. I think Harry did actually go to Umbridge's office first, so I think that's actually somewhat correct. Go to the security office to find out which lift goes to level 1, or, you know, just try them all.
They have, haven't they? When did this...
It's currently pouring rain outside. It's been one of those bad weather kind of days. Not terrible weather, but just not the most pleasant of weather. Now that it's getting into fall and it's getting colder out, don't like the rain as much here. This is that time of year where not only... Oh, Polyjuice Potion wore off. Okay. It's that time of year where you don't want the cold with the rain, because it's not yet snow weather. Like, if it was snow weather, that would be one thing, but cold rain is, like, the worst. How did I not get spotted? I don't know how I didn't get spotted there. Or I seem to have. But they don't really seem to care. I don't know if I just broke the game or what. I don't think that was supposed to happen. I'm going to recharge the cloak in here. Yeah, I don't think that was supposed to happen, but I'll take it. Because a couple of them looked like they bumped into me. The middle lift. I'm assuming that this is this middle lift. Or do you mean a different middle lift? This one looks like it's in the middle to me. Oh, that middle lift. That wasn't in the middle. That was to the left of the middle. Search for Umbridge. So, I had a little story for you guys.
Look at all this security. I mean, who the...
In high school, junior and senior year, our principal, head of the high school, whatever you want to call her, was literally Dolores Umbridge. Like, it was actually her. She even dressed just as badly, if not worse.
If you could pass that message on, I'd be very grateful.
Alright, let me hide over here for a second and let this refill. But yeah, I had someone that was basically Dolores Umbridge as the head of our school, and she spoke in the same monotone, down-to-you voice that Umbridge has. She had just as bad, if not worse, of a fashion sense. And everyone hated her, and she was just a total, like, bureaucrat and everything, so It was literally her. Like, she is the kind of person that could have been cast for the role of Umbridge, probably. And she wouldn't have had to make many changes to her normal self. Okay, that was weird. It didn't work the first time. Oh, that's bad. Expulso! That's new. We'll figure out what it is later. I'm sure we'll get plenty of chances to use it. Yep, Rocket League was one of the early easy platinums. At least for the PS4 it was. And it was really only because it went for free on PS Plus that first time. If it hadn't have gone free, it probably would have never gotten the following it got. Wouldn't have had as many players as it got, that's for sure. We like free stuff. That could have been bad. Do they not see 4 points being cast? I mean, even if Harry can cast it underneath the cloak, do they not see it going? Because that's a pretty obvious, clear, like, blue ball going through, and yes, I know what I just said. Not everything needs to be a joke. That's not what I... Oh, so I have to... That's stupid. I have to leave Disguise to collect stuff? To collect some stuff? But this was the challenge that I ended up getting into that top 1,000 on. This one was the easiest one, probably, to still get in the top 1,000. Because you basically just have to run through it really quickly. Just, like, sprint with the invisibility cloak to the exit. Is it right here? This one? It is. Also, why are you people randomly walking into each other's offices? Because I'm assuming that's not his. Oh, it's... Yeah, there's two of them in there. Okay. I'm just going to hold still for a second. I think it's still easy. But I'm not 100% sure. I haven't played it since the last time it got DLC. Let me hide here for a second. Yeah, it's way too low right now. I need to heal up. Not really heal, but you get what I mean. Sometimes it charges faster. Ooh, that was too close. I may have already searched this office. I did.
There are posters everywhere. There's space in the paper.
Oh, that's new.
Surely someone has to spot him and have him reported.
A Potter Watch password. I guess we are going to end up with some of the collectibles. Okay, 4 points. There we go. Once again, I don't know how they're not seeing it. Because it's pretty obvious light ball going around. Why does every area of this look exactly the same? This is a bad place to be at right now. I need to let it heal up a little bit. I don't know if you can platinum it, because I think there were a few DLC things, but I'm not 100% sure. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played it, so I don't really remember. Back this way. Why wouldn't we have just gone to this one before? Docks aside. Alright, we gotta head to the courtrooms. Had the right idea to go back the way I came. I'm assuming... Okay. Nice, nice. I bet we're about to have a big battle. So I think any of the DLC that had trophies was free, except maybe one of them. There might have been one that required you to pay like $2 or something, but I could be wrong on that. Yep, this is definitely set up for a battle. This definitely has that feel to it. Or maybe I can stealth through it. And that's nice too. Obviously this isn't how it happened in the movie. I don't remember how it happened in the book, because I haven't read this book since the year it came out. But I know that this is not how it happens in the movie. Oh, crap! Uh-oh. I didn't even see him. Okay, it looks like we got a battle here. Oh, they're stupid.
You're coming back to the ministry.
No, I think you still need PS Plus. I can't imagine that they would let you play without, because you need PS Plus to do anything online, I think. I don't know, maybe it's different. So what is this? Okay, so this is a straight-up machine gun. So Expulso is the machine gun. Impedimenta is the burst rifle. So basically the assault rifle. We already know that Stupefy is your semi-automatic rifle. Petrificus Totalis is a shotgun with beanbag rounds, effectively. That's actually a very good way to describe it. And there's still 4 more spells.
You heard what she said. Get moving.
Because I know there's a total of 8 in the game. At least we're back to stealth now, which should make things a little bit easier. Presumably we're going this way. Well, maybe not. No, we don't have to. Stealth is preferable to non-stealth. Metal Gear Potter. So this has literally become a combination of Gears of War, Metal Gear Solid, and with Harry Potter characters. Such a bizarre combination. Well, that's good, though, if it is free to play and you don't need PS Plus, because that'll get even more people into the game. Because it's a good game. I'm not denying that at all. Rocket League's a fun game. Me and one of my roommates sophomore year used to play the game all the time. He actually got pretty good at it. He was better at it than I was. was also pretty good at Destiny 1. He put a ton of hours into Destiny 1. Jeez, how long is this thing going to take to refill?
I didn't take it. I got it from Diagon.
Because I'm worried that if I take the cloak off, they'll see me.
It chose me. No, I don't think so, Mrs. Catamari. One's only choosing.
Overpower? Yes, we get to beat up my old principal
We shall have to investigate whether he too is a muggle-born.
that we all hated. I'm excited.
And helping other muggle-borns infiltrate his department. Still,
Crossplay. Crossplay can be fun. As long as you don't run into hackers.
hardly a job for pure wizarding blood. You are muggle-born, admitted, Mrs. Catamo. Stolen your magic.
I don't know if that's actually how I was supposed to do it, but we're doing it this way. Yeah, I like Expulso. Man, this thing's good, actually. This spell's pretty good. It's like a machine gun with a finishing move.
Will not tell lies.
I like this better than Stupefy. It's more powerful, at least it feels like it is. Provided you hit all your shots.
I don't expect you here.
I must not tell lies. You are lying, Umbridge, and one must not tell lies. Come on, Harry, just whip out the Avada Kedavra and finish this thing, like, now. It'd be so easy. Unless they... Because they all know what the spell is, and I assume that there's some kind of... Maybe not internet, but some way to learn how to cast it.
Will not tell lies.
There's gotta be, like, a... Maybe not a Wikipedia, but some way to know how to cast stuff and do, like, everything in the universe. Hey, new spell! Confundo! We'll try it out later when it's a less intense battle. I think I used Confundo in one of the challenges. I think it's a rocket launcher. But I could be wrong on that. They're only coming at us like one or two at a time. How much health does she have? And I can sit here and do this for a while.
Mentor's kiss, Potter.
Why would I do a Russian accent?
Hurry! Expecto Patronum!
The glitch I had when I played
Heard there was trouble.
was...
We knew it would be you.
Oh crap, what am I doing? Oh, is it up there? Do I have to kill the things first? But yeah, the glitch I had was... You have to clear, what is it, 193 locations of all their scrap and stuff?
Doors open.
We'll have to get back to the Flu Network in the atrium.
I think that's what it was. And I had one of those locations glitch on me, so I had like 192 of 193. Which is such a kick. Such a kick in the nuts. You do all that work and it's literally the one thing that you don't get done is one location that glitched out. And there's no way to go back and fix it if you didn't have a backup save before it. Hey, Invisible. Yeah, we're playing the Deathly Hallows, Part 1. AKA Gears of War plus Metal Gear Solid meets Harry Potter. And not really in a good way. And don't get me wrong, I've played worse games than this. Half-Blood Prince is actually on my list. I definitely want to do Half-Blood Prince. The last one I played before this was Order of the Phoenix. Order of the Phoenix was fun, though, from what I remember of it. Like, it was a massive... the whole Hogwarts castle to explore and, like, a million different tasks you could do. I remember it being really good. But that's the last one I played. Alright, see you later. And I don't think they ever fixed the glitch. Or, no, maybe they did. I honestly don't know. I hope for your sake they did. Because that was awful when it happened. It meant I had to do the whole 40 hours of playing again to 100% the game again. And I mean, the sad thing is, the game's actually fun. Just to play through, it's actually really fun. Like, it was a decently well-made game. It was made by Square Enix, so the people that make Just Cause. Harry, please stop getting stuck in place. We're gonna take cover back here. That's a kill. No, it's not. I thought that killed him, but it didn't. So what's my new spell? Confundo. Let's see what can... wait a minute. Is this... It's a freaking sniper rifle. I do not remember there being any spells that were sniper rifles. But this is a sniper rifle. That is exactly what it is. Like, that is a straight-up sniper rifle. That they can just get out of the way of. That's not even useful. Because they can... It's slow. You have to watch the cutscene for it. There we go. It doesn't even kill them. So it's a stun sniper rifle. What kind of stupid spell is that? I'm sorry, but seriously, what kind of stupid spell is that? I thought Petrificus Totalis was dumb, but at least it does what it's supposed to. Unless... No, wait a second, I just remembered something about Confundo. It is a stunning sniper rifle, but it turns them against their own people. That's what it is. It turns them against their own people, so... I don't know if that's actually... I think it's a confusion spell in the actual series. Okay, but at least that's slightly more useful than I thought. But yeah, Invisible, it's PS3, Xbox 360. I guess it was released in conjunction with the movie. At least they got Expecto Patronum right, surprisingly. Stupid Dementors are the worst thing, though, because they make everything harder. Because they slow down your attacks and your movement and everything. No, I don't think... Yeah, I don't... Well, no, there's still 3 more spells. One of them's Expelliamus. Yeah, one of them's Expelliarmus. One of them is, I think, Confringo. And then there's one other one, but I don't remember what the last one is. It might be Flipendo, I don't know. But I know we still get Expelliarmus and Confringo.
Stupefy!
so I don't know what the last ones will be. But I'm pretty sure that most of the spells don't do what they show in this game.
Will not tell lies.
Like, at the very least, have Petrificus Totalis keep him stunned indefinitely, because that's technically what it does. Or at least it stuns him for longer than 5 seconds. F off, Dementor. These things are the worst part of the game so far in terms of, like, difficulty, just because they slow everything else down. This the destination? It is. Come on, let's sprint out. Sprint to the finish. Yeah, it's Harry's signature one. And I have used Expelliamus. It's a grenade launcher. Or rocket launcher. It's basically an explosive ammo. Yeah, that's actually what it is, which is not even close to what it is in the books. Yeah, instead of disarming your enemy, it's an explosive. And I think Confringo is also an explosive. I don't know what the last spell is. Actually, I'm willing to bet, I think the last spell is Wingardium Leviosa.
You chose the wrong side.
Which does do what it's supposed to. I mean, you can't really F that one up. I'm liking Expulso. I like this a lot. Like, this is actually really good. It does good damage. It's fairly accurate. It's fast firing. It's extremely fast firing. It's the machine gun. But yeah, Invisible, maybe you can tell me what all these spells are supposed to do normally.
I'm enjoying this.
Are you all
Because I know what Expelliarmus does, obviously. I know what Petrificus Totalis does.
Alive.
We should take turns to carry it.
Finished the first game, but not got stuck in it. Yeah, I tried to... I think I got stuck in the second one somewhere. Order of the Phoenix is good, though. It's really worth playing. I gotta use the bathroom real quick, guys. I've been holding it in for a minute, so I'll be back in, like, a minute or two. That was much needed. That caffeine goes through you pretty quickly because before every recording, I drink quite a bit of caffeine. Oh, isn't that like the big head honcho one of them? The head honcho snatcher?
We can do this.
Nah, they probably just reused they just reuse all the different character models anyway. These guys seem to be just a little bit tougher. cursed child of microtransactions, Sims plus fake remake of the films. Yeah, that does not sound very good. Sadly. I hope that the one that comes out on the PS5 is good. Aren't they doing something really stupid, though, with the Spider-Man game? That, like, makes no sense. Oh crap, they can destroy cover here. Okay, that's the first time that's been an issue. That is the first time they've been able to do that. So I'm gonna have to be more careful here. Yeah, that wasn't a thing earlier in the game, so that's a new threat. Okay, well, good to know. That's like my first death, though, is the big thing. Like, I failed missions a couple of times from, like, getting spotted, but that's it. I haven't died yet. Or no, I think I died once in the intro because I didn't know what I was doing. Caffeine doesn't affect you anymore. That sucks. It still affects me, and it still affects me pretty heavily sometimes. Like, if I drink more than, like, 1.5 to 2 cups of coffee in a day, it hits me hard. Like, it makes me shake. Which is probably not a good thing. Man, this is going to be a little tough. No, I'm talking about with, like, Spider-Man, what they're doing really stupid with it. It's something like only certain versions will have the Miles Morales upgrade. It's some really stupidly complicated thing. It's like they said that Miles Morales won't be available solo, and there's like certain ways you can upgrade, but certain ways that won't upgrade. It's something just bizarre that I read on Twitter earlier. I don't know if it's true or not, but it sounded bizarre, whatever I read. Okay, you know what? We have potions. I don't know what any of these do, though. We need a Felix Felicis. Or Felicis. I mean, I don't really play most mobile games anymore because they're all microtransaction based. Most of them are, at least. I'll play some solitaire or some checkers that don't require it, but that's about it. Now this is a much better piece of cover, one that won't break instantly. Yeah, Expulso's good. I like this spell. It's accurate enough, it's powerful, it fires really, really fast.
This is getting crazy.
Alright. That went much better. Oh, there's another one hiding out. So is this just going to be one long enemy gauntlet? Probably. I mean, I think that's what a majority of this game is going to be.
We can't beat them.
Oh yeah, I know what Expelliamus does in the books and the movies, but in the game it's not even close to it. It's completely different in this game. And seemingly all the spells are. Yep, Avada Kedavra, and no one seems to use it. None of the enemies use it. We can't use it. Despite the fact that it would probably make quick work of a lot of this game. They got Protego right, surprisingly. Oh, come on now. Okay, people upstairs, you literally just vacuumed an hour ago. Why are you vacuuming again? No, they legit vacuumed an hour ago, and now they're vacuuming again. And they do this all the time. How many times do you feel the need to vacuum today? Like, I can understand doing it at 9 o'clock at night because you probably have to work during the day. That's not a problem, but it's just odd that you need to keep doing it multiple times in a day. These apartments aren't that big. They don't take that long to clean. I mean, I just run a Roomba during the day. I don't know why they didn't match them, because they do in the other games. Nope, not in this one. I couldn't be bothered. This might be a quick, cheap cash grab before around the time that the movie came out. Then again, this is also a cover shooter, which is not what the movies ever have been, or books. As in the movies especially, I don't remember there ever being a machine gun spell. Incendio, and something that pushes people away. I don't know what the pushing people away would be, because like I said, I mean, I like Harry Potter, but I'm not as knowledgeable of a lot of the lore and the spells and stuff. I got into Harry Potter kind of late, compared to a lot of people I knew. Like, I didn't get into it until maybe around the 5th book. Around the time the 5th book came out, I think is when I started reading them. Okay, so he is the head honcho death snatcher person. Because he keeps getting back up, he's like a mini boss. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, Stupefy kind of knocks people out in this and in the books and stuff. I know it's Harry's favorite. Well, they got Expecto Patronum right, surprisingly. Well, I mean, that's a hard one. I don't know what other feature you could give to Expecto Patronum. Unless it was like an energy burst or something is about the only other thing I can think of you could do for it. Come on, Harry, just cast an Avada Kedavra and get rid of this guy. It'd be that easy. Which flu? Like, you have to be a little more specific here. Okay, I guess we did it. That took longer than I expected it to. Yeah, they definitely have a big genre of games. They're not even wizards? Oh, that's funny. And witches. They're called wizards and witches. You watched the first one about 3 years ago, weren't into it when it came out. Yeah, I think that a lot of people like weren't really as into it right when it came out because it was considered like nerdy and stuff.
Where are we?
But then it ended up like the whole tone of the series started to change a lot.
Sorry, but I did it so fast. I must have made a mistake. Now Ron's hurt.
And it got a lot darker.
I'm alright.
Lie still. I need to apply.
It started to get a lot darker in, like, really the third book, I think.
It'll hurt less if you stop moving.
Hurt less if you stop poking me.
How do we know they won't find us? Voldemort.
No, don't.
Yeah, I mean, I know that they never use them, but I mean, it's a video game to where you probably could, and these guys they're on the run, trying to stay alive and defeat Voldemort.
That must be how they found us at the cafe.
Hermione, be quiet. I can hear someone.
And that's a pretty big mistake to call them wizards if they're actually warlocks.
Why would Dean be out here?
That'd be a pretty big uh-oh, or a pretty big whoopsie, or whatever you want to call it. Follow Dean.
That was a goblin.
What's Dean doing with a goblin?
Grip hook! Grip hook! Keep your voice down, or you want to get caught.
Grip hook. Again. So are we not allowed to be seen by him? Oh, well, that's unfortunate. More enemies. Oh, they're starting to use Protego. Uh-oh. Fairy things again. And I think I guess I can only harm them with that yellow, once I use the yellow stuff on them. Doxy side. Okay, so you don't actually have to use it looks like, but it just makes it a lot easier to kill them. Well, that's good to know that I don't actually have to use the potion. Oh, spiders. Uh-oh, now we got spiders. New enemy. I'm sure Ron's happy about this. They don't have a lot of health, but there's a lot of them. Swear an oath. It's crazy just how much lore there is to all the different, like, mythical creatures and such. It's not stuff that I'm all that knowledgeable about, unfortunately. More spiders. More spitters. Warlocks break the oath and use it as they... Well, you know, in some ways, yeah, that does make more sense that a lot of the so-called wizards and witches of Harry Potter sort of do whatever they want with their spells. And they have to follow a code through school, but after that, they can sort of do what they want. Oh, they spawned in out of nowhere. Oh yeah, and if anyone's just sort of joining in now, we're playing on the highest difficulty. By the way, which is kind of funny.
Why would Dean be chasing after a goblin?
Death Eaters don't.
There are some tricky parts because you die pretty quickly.
Death Eaters.
And there's a few poorly designed sections so far. And you definitely do die pretty quickly at times, but we are on the highest difficulty. Hey, level up. Still really like Expulso. Doing great. Now we can take cover, and I bet that this thing can break because of, it's just, sheet metal. It'll probably break if it gets hit enough. Seems like quite a few more snatchers than were ever in the books or the movies. Low battery. Well, thankfully, low battery on the PS3 isn't like low battery on the PS4. If it's low battery on the PS3, it means that it's got like another hour or so left. Nah, what's the highest rank? I wouldn't... Like I said, I don't know enough about that stuff. I wouldn't know. I wonder if the 1,000 enemy kills has to be done in a single playthrough. I would hope not, because I'm not sure I'm going to get that much. God, Expulso's good, though. This actually really works well. It's quite powerful, fast, it works. More Doxicide. I don't even think I can get up there, can I? Cannot. Darkness Powder, Dockside. Oh! Each button is... Oh! I didn't realize that. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, since there's a trophy for using all 4 of them, we'll just go ahead and use all of them. Oh, I think there's also other potions I have to take, but I'll just go ahead and use up all of those. One of each. Taking blood replenishing potions. Oh, great. More of these things. Magus. Oh, now that reminds me of a game that I played a long time ago. That was one of the OG super easy trophy whore games. And it was called Magus. Spells can be used to move stuff. Yeah, I mean... Oh, well, that works too. I was assuming that meant we were about to learn Wingardium Leviosa. That's sort of how that game was, because you actually do become absurdly powerful in that game. Like, you just keep collecting items and you can trade them for XP that just makes you so powerful that you kill everything in one hit. Oh, that game's a throwback. Alright, I'm not entirely sure even where we're going at this point. Oh, we're going this... Oh, okay, so we found the exit. Nice.
Let's try this way.
Where are we going?
It would be prudent to be away from where we were.
Where are they?
Let's keep going. They must be further ahead.
I don't know where they're going, and I don't remember Dean Thomas being out in the forest in this book, but again, it's been a long time. Oh god, Whomping Willows? Uh-oh. That's probably not... Well, I don't know what you mean by dodge exactly. I'm just going to hope that sprinting is sufficient. And it seems to have worked, so hopefully that'll work later on in the game, because I'm sure that'll be a thing for more. More garroting gas. Giant trash pile. Oh, I was about to say, that seems like a collectible type of place, and it was. I know my collectible locations.
Following us.
You're just jumping. Or maybe we should make that fun. Let us hurry.
What happened when we left the ministry?
I had to operate us away from Grilla Place. Now they know we were there. They'll be working on breaking the charms that protect it.
It's all right. We had to escape. You did what you needed to do.
Yeah, they can track your apparitions. I was thinking that. Yeah, man, you know way more about that stuff than I do. I wouldn't know anything about those orders and such. Or ranks. I don't even know all the, like, military ranks either. Or the order. Ooh, I see something purple. What is that? Oh, that's just more darkness powder. Okay. Let's make sure that we got full everything. We do. Makes me think we're coming into a big battle. And that's kind of what the entire game is. I can't wait, though, on, like, to play on either... When I'm playing on either easy or normal, just to sprint through entire levels quickly, because I know that you can do that. Because of the way they were designed. I'm actually kind of excited for that. See how true it is. Okay, that's actually doing a little too much damage. Let's get to cover for a second here. It's nice having Ron and Hermione here, though, because they take some of the fire off of you and deal some damage back. Yeah, fantasy is complicated for me because it's never really outside of Harry Potter. It's never got into it. So it confuses me. Is that everyone in here? I think that is everything in here. You used to promote your people using military ranks. That's interesting. Oh crap, that was a bad hit. Nope, other way, Harry. Other way. Ron, what are you shooting at? Ron, is your wand broken again? I think his wand must be broke. What are you two doing? Clearly I have to do everything here. Either that, or they can hit through the walls, which is honestly a possibility. Yeah, I'll do my collectibles on easy. And probably just try to sprint through the game on normal. Or maybe on normal, I haven't decided yet. Fantasy, mythology, legends, magic, role-playing. I mean, that's cool. I mean, like I said, it's just not really something I ever learned or got super interested in. Come on, I should have hit Hermione. Get back inside. No. Okay, I am not dying to that. Just getting hit repeatedly there. I think a lot of the AI in this game is broken. Trophy Dragon, you played this on the 360. Yeah, it ain't like the other Harry Potter games that people actually liked. I don't know if you could have sprinted past that one. It would have been tougher. More enemies. At least half the time they don't hit you while you're down. Oh, I don't actually have Expelliamus. Expelliamus. I don't actually have it yet. You don't get it until later. We have Stupefy, Petrificus Totalis, Expulso, Confundo, and Impedimenta. Stupefy is a semi-automatic rifle. Expulso is a submachine gun. Impedimenta is a burst rifle. Petrificus Totalis is a shotgun with beanbag rounds, basically, so a stun shotgun. Confundo is a sniper rifle that turns the enemies against each other. So, yeah, none of it actually makes sense. Hey, there we go. Got through that mission, thankfully. I think it'll actually be kind of cool that we get one in the past, just because it's like we only really know about the Harry Potter universe from like the 1900s forward, and I think it's set in like the mid-1800s or something.
Harry Potter.
I don't ever remember them going to a giant nuclear power plant.
Wizards talk about. Yet from what it says in the Daily Prophet, he's not much of a thing to put your faith in. You can't believe anything you read in the Prophet.
I don't remember this ever being a thing.
That tells you how things really are.
Yeah, that's true. There aren't any resurrection spells. There's a resurrection stone, but that's it. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill all these guys. Oh, wait, maybe not. They might disappear. Having less spite is good. Yeah, if they worked as they should, none of them do what they do in this game, which is hilarious. Because I think Expelliamus and Confringo are both explosives of some kind. Which makes plenty of sense. Except it obviously doesn't, but... Oh, what the heck? Skeletons? Infieri? That we can't really do much with. So it said we can stun them by shooting them enough times, or maybe just shooting them in the head. But yeah, they don't work like this, and that's what a lot of people were mad about, is that they're not gun wands. That's not what they do in the movies or the books. Okay, I'm not actually sure. Oh, we're just going this way. Alright, well, just sprint past, because I think that's what the game wants me to do. That's what I've heard you can do. Yeah, the Philosopher's Stone, isn't it just a way to get gold? Just a way to get infinite gold? Oh yeah, turning water and sand into gold. I didn't even see that comment at first. Took it a moment to come through. Yeah, it's to make gold. Infinite gold. Hey, there's Expelliamus. We finally got it. Let's see if I'm correct. Is it like a rocket launcher? Yeah, basically. That is not what this spell does. And that's actually pretty powerful, too. It's completely non-lethal. Completely non-lethal in the books and stuff. I guess they all have to have different universes to some degree. Try to be a little bit distinguishing. So yeah, Expelliarmus is literally like a grenade launcher or something. which I think we all know for a fact that's not what it does.
We should talk to Dean. Maybe he knows what's happening at Hogwarts.
That goblin might recognize us. It's too dangerous.
It's not like we have any other plan, is it? At least this way we might learn something.
I wonder if I can just sprint through this part. I kind of want to give it a try, because we were sprinting past the Infieri, so... Let's see if we can sprint through here. I probably need a better spell, though, for that. Get him confused so he's on our side. Of course there's no melee attacks. I mean, could have... If you're gonna make a third-person shooter, you could at least give us a melee attack or two to deal with. I see what people say about being able to sprint past everything, because that's exactly what I'm doing. That's not some... Weren't we literally here earlier in the game? Yeah, we were, because there was that Rescue the Muggleborns mission here. So why are we back? Like, did they seriously just run out of ideas and areas to go to? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know if I can get past these two. Oh, we have Wingardium Leviosa now? I didn't even see it, I never even saw it unlock. Yeah, exactly. Expelliamus is a red beam, it's not green. Oh, and this game cost $40 when it came out, by the way. Which I know isn't as expensive as some games. Oh great, more Dementors. F off, Dementors. The DualSense controller... I don't know, like, I know it can do more. I'll be curious to see what it ends up being able to do. Okay, so you can just officially sprint through large sections of the game. I had heard that was a thing, but I wasn't 100% sure. Yeah, they completely screwed up the spells and stuff in this, which is honestly kind of funny. Yeah, I think that... Actually, we might be using it right here. But I'm not sure how to. Because it's not that. That's... No, it's not that. I will need to acquire the Confringo spellbook. So maybe this is the one area that you can't just sprint through. So Confringo makes things explode, apparently. I guess that sprinting past did not work entirely. Alright, well, we'll just get rid of these guys because they're in the way, and hopefully they won't be too bothersome at this point. Hey, Arfuiri, I mean, I'm terrible at looking at names. Ceremonial spells like summoning meteors and stuff, yeah, that would probably end badly if we let Harry and them do it. I wouldn't know what to think. Okay, we've got Confringo. Now let's find out what it does. I assume it's explosive. That was Expelliamus. Fundo, Expulso, Stupefy, Confringo. There we go. Okay, so it's a rocket launcher. So Confringo is a rocket launcher, and Expelliarmus is a grenade launcher. That's exactly what they both are. So I knew that they were similar, but they're slightly different. Yeah, I don't even know what Confringo is in the books or the movies. But no, in this one, it's a rocket launcher. Hello, Whomping Willows. Jeez, if only actually... Well, I'm not going to say anything. I don't want it to do more damage than it did. Can I blow this wall up? I cannot.
Are you rested?
Just give me a minute. Why are you on the run, Brit?
No, it's not quite a black hole. It's really just looks like a rocket
Take no
launcher,
sides.
which is still probably not what it's supposed to be.
Here.
Gringotts is no longer under Soul Goblin control, and I recognize no wizarding master. Still, I had my small revenge before I left.
Revenge?
Death
Yeah, they got, like, a lot of the spells wrong.
the sword of Gryffindor. Only the sword is a fake. Gryffindor's sword is goblin made. This was a poor copy.
I don't know how the Deathly Hallows Part 2 is when it comes to the spells, if they're more accurate or not.
Come, it's time for us to move on. Here we are not alone.
I assume maybe they made some improvements in the second game, but I'm not sure. Apparently quite a few of them do. Yep, here's another one. I'm not sure if you can dodge that one. Oh no, I don't want Expelliarmus. I died to a bunch of stupid fairy things. Knocking out Ron and Hermione pretty easily. If they can get back up, then why can't I? There we go. Yeah, there's the one in the school, but there have been like 5 so far in this, I'm pretty sure.
It's goblin made.
So?
So, nothing damages it. It only takes in that which makes it stronger. Harry, you destroyed one Horcrux, right? Tom Riddle's diary.
With the basilisk fan.
When you stabbed the basilisk, the sword took in some of its venom.
So the sword.
Yeah, that's how it is in Harry Potter until later in the game when they, or not in the game, but later in the series where they learn how to do spells without saying it out
It's just like
loud.
the Horcruxes. No one knows where the real sword is. Did you think we'd be finding a Horcrux every other day? You're supposed to be the one with the plan. You said we should do what Dumbledore wanted. Only Dumbledore didn't tell you anything, did he?
Take off the locket, please, Ron. You
Yeah,
won't
they're
get
out
to
here.
this.
There's also spiders out here for no reason, so it's one of those games.
You were on it. Go home then. If you're so unhappy, go home to Mummy. Just leave the Horcrux.
Ron! Stop!
You staying or coming?
Ron! No! Please!
Oh, won't they just track him now? Since they can, like, track apparitions or something?
better find somewhere to camp. We've got nowhere else to go, and maybe Ron will come back.
Oh, don't worry. We know he will. Well, if you've seen the movies and stuff. And read the books and all that. So now it's only 2 of us. Well, let's sprint. Another pot to watch. There's the same Whomping Willow. We're going back through the same area we just were in. I think it might be the same voices, because the voices sound pretty accurate. At least the spiders die in like 1 hit. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. That's like 3 of them together. That could end badly with the Whomping Willow there, because I can't retreat. Oh no, we're okay. How much is this game ranked? What do you mean? Like rated out of 10? I can't imagine it's very well received. I'd be shocked if it's well received, if it's more than like a 4 out of 10 or something. Boring, repetitive, and makes you sleep. I mean, this is very much repetitive. We're literally just going back the way we came. We were just here. Why not find somewhere to camp along the path forward instead of, you know, here? That doesn't even make sense. Like, we're literally back where we just were. Thor, God of Thunder. I have not. Does it have trophies? I know that there's a Captain America game that has trophies. I know that there's an Iron Man game that has trophies. I'm sure there's a few other old ones that I'm not thinking of that also have trophies. Maybe those will be added to the list as well. Of just old, terrible games. Subpar to terrible games. Just for the experience. Because it's all about the experience. Get up, Harry. Oh, wait a minute. That's not what I'm supposed to do. Oh, this is bad. I may actually die here. I hit Hermione, I'm pretty sure. It's her fault for getting in the way. Uh-oh. That's not good. Dang it! Managed to lock onto me like that. Alright, well I know I can sprint past this, which is good to know. Because I don't want to kill all these enemies. There's no point of killing all of them. Yeah, there's a Captain America game. I remember that one. I know that there's an Iron Man. I'm not sure if there's any others, though. Well, I'm assuming that if it's a mobile game, that it's probably pretty repetitive, because that's how they tend to be. Oh crap, the spiders actually do damage to you pretty badly. Like, that brought me into a semi-death state pretty quickly. Don't bother, because there's no point. Alright, this... with how quickly these guys are killing me, I may just have to fight, unfortunately. As repetitive as it is, might not have a choice here. Oh, Felix Blissus. It's the best potion you can get. Not a common one either. Yeah, he's not really dying that much, because I've only died like twice so far. And it's more out of my own carelessness than anything. Or trying to sprint through places. Because for the most part, the enemies aren't that dangerous unless you're severely outnumbered on all sides. That's the only time it's really an issue. And the potions really aren't that useful either. Because I know we have them, but they really aren't that good. They're kind of tough to use, because you have to jump between buttons randomly. We'll try to use a couple here.
We'll have to be careful. There are defeaters around.
Because you can sometimes get some damage with them, but it's not the most consistent thing. I hate this getting knocked down thing, though. That's probably the worst part of this, is just getting knocked down too easily. Yeah, that would be... I mean, Avada Kedavra I don't even think is in the game, actually, because I'm not even sure if anyone really uses it in the seventh book, in the first half of it, I mean, in the first movie of it, I mean. I'm not sure anyone actually even uses it. Yeah, it'd be nice if we were allowed to use it. Let's just knock out those rocks real quick, and I thought I saw a potion here. Elixir of Life, I assume that that's a healing. Thor does have trophies, okay. I was thinking I remembered that one being one that had something in it. Well, now we have a temporary follower, at least. The only way you really get in danger is if they manage to knock you down. Because then they can hit you again and again. I know you're supposed to be taking cover, but it honestly isn't really that useful in this game. At least not here. It probably is in some of the challenges, because some of the challenges are pretty tough. Stupefy, 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 stupefy! Hey, there's Wingardium Leviosa. We finally got it. I think that's the last spell. We're obviously not going to be using it here because it's not really something that we need against these enemies. Another Elixir of Life. Okay. If only you could carry health potions with you. Oh, great. We're going to go all the way back through the... We were literally just here, and now they want us to run all the way back through. What's the chances the skeleton things are back here again? Yeah, Stupefy, it's supposed to kind of stun people, I think. That's what I always thought of it as being, just like a stun. With like enough power to sort of stun someone temporarily, but that's about it. Alright, Hermione, can we end this nightmare of... Yeah, 20 feet away from where we just fought enemies in the remnants of a nuclear power plant. Yep, that seems like a good idea.
But maybe Ron can still find us if he comes back soon. I mean, he knows the sort of place we'd go.
Thor's a God of War clone like the original ones. Okay, that's interesting. That doesn't surprise me. Alright, so that wants us to do stuff with this. I think I'm gonna call it here. Because I don't know how much more of this game I can handle tonight. Yeah, we're basically replaying the same levels backwards for some reason. It makes no sense. It's just adding time to the game. They could have just charged half as much for the game and made it cut out all the useless crap like this, and it would have been okay. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. This is not that great of a game, but it's more fun when you get to stream it. You have people to talk to keep you occupied during it. It makes it a lot more fun to play. And just keep in mind, if you want to get this platinum, you gotta do this whole thing 2 more times on the easier difficulties. Beat the game 3 times, once on each difficulty, because that's a great design. I did Green Lantern. I did that one a long time ago. It wasn't as easy as it should have been. That was in my first, like, 50 platinums, I think. But yeah, that'll be it for tonight, guys. Tomorrow night, we will be doing a challenge run. It'll probably be finishing off the Fallout 3 one. So, I will see you guys then. Thanks for tuning in.